Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, chat, what up? Welcome to the last stream of 2025. You ready for a good one? Well, you should be because the markets are very dull and might not be the most exciting trading session, but hey, we'll try to have a fun stream out of it anyway. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Mike, Kevin, Skylon? How you doing? Beastville, what's going on? Nikhil, Lurie, Digital Nukes, Grizz, what's going on, Grizz? Golden, Miguel, what up? What up? What up? Duck race? Everyone loves duck race. You know what? I asked my Fun of Futures said we can do a giveaway. I'm waiting on codes though. I haven't gotten codes from them yet. So maybe if they can give me the codes before my stream ends, we will give them away to end the year. Skibber, what up? Savvy Taco, how you doing? What's going on? Dino, what up? What up? I'm a little interested in shorting this level, to be honest with you. I got 5 Lucid test accounts for the Lucid Flex evals that I'm trading. Made a couple $100 yesterday. $600 on most of them. $233 on one. But yeah, this is, to me, I want to short for the gap fill, so it's not a bad spot here, honestly. We're gonna throw that on. I think I'm gonna go for like 600 grizz. Just go for like the previous high gap fill. Just because it's a good psych level anyway. I thought you said you weren't going live the rest of the week. Man, I don't know how people misunderstand me. I said Monday and Tuesday. I said 23rd will be my last day. I don't know why you keep imagining I'm not streaming other days. This is my last day. As stated many times. All right. Found support at PDL though. I got, let's see, PDL. Yeah, PDL's right there. 2.8, 628. I still want to see that gap fill though. Be nice to me. I just say, didn't you also say like, wait, I didn't think you were here yesterday? You know, I feel like I was pretty clear, but I'll stop busting chops. Is 500 the max with Lucid Flex? Yeah, it is. I might get stopped out before open here. I wanted to be in this thing going into open. I'll raise my stop a bit here. Too many want to see the film. Maybe it's too obvious. Maybe. All right. Good morning, Froggy. Trav Dog, what up? Time is everything. How you doing? Bounce to view up, then flush. Ugh. I guess. I do have supply zone sitting right there. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see. You know, in case you're getting any crazy ideas going at the end of the year, like you want to polish off your P&L or whatever. If yesterday's any indication, it should be a pretty dead week. Yesterday's pretty garbage. So I would definitely default to no trades. I'm only throwing this one on to just because it's an eval. I'm not trading. My personal account's not even open today. So yeah. What up, Betty? Merry Christmas Eve's Eve. What up? Trader Joe, how you doing? Good morning. Don't forget to hit the like button on the stream just one last time. One last time for the year, that's all. Oh, market's open. Here we go.
This is all wet and slick and
Oh,
it's
wrong
ready to
way.
go.
Wrong way, market. Stopped out. Stopped out. Okay. Too many people wanted that gap fill. Here's VWAP Grizz. $4 supply. Not the fill I was trying to get here. Stopped out there too. Boom, minus 1,500. I don't really want to trade most of this session, I don't think, so that's why I'm just trying to get in now. Going right on up to the close. Dang, come on. Any advice on how to walk away for the day and stop trading? Yeah, that's what I struggle with that this year too. That's why my rule is what the hell's going on? My rule for going into next year is no trades after 11 a.m. my time, regardless of how I did on the session. You know, it doesn't matter. Try one more short here. I'm just getting slapped. That's it. Those are gone. Very fast. Very fast loss. Just trying to get a little bit of a pullback there. We're just blasting away. Well, don't do what I did. Oh, boy. Oh, you know what? I still got that Purdy account chilling. Still got Purdy. Did not have a good day on it yesterday, though. But this will be the main one I'm looking to trade. Are you going to do a 2025 recap video of your trading? Don't have plans to do it right now. All right, let's look for... It's a nice top out there at overnight highs. Didn't even sweep it at all. What about your lucid count? I couldn't keep it alive yesterday. Did a little over trading on it, and you know, only $900 drawdowns. You know, the way I was trading the size, it's no bueno. So that one's gone, but you know, got the payout. That's fine. I don't really mind. That's all right. I don't feel too bothered by it. These are Lucid Flex evaluations, chicken. You must have showed up 30 seconds too late. They're the evals. I wouldn't trade fundeds like that. That's crazy. That's stupid. You gonna trade S2F again? No, I mean technically this Perdia one is. Oops, this Perdia account is like they call it S2F like static or something. So you hit the profit goal of like $3,000 and you trade for 10 days, 5 days profitable. They put you into a live account. So I gotta make what, $2,300, $2,200 get put in a live account. 700 hold, VWAP hold here. Might be good. Let's try it. I want that sweep overnight highs. We just ticked them and turned around. Eddie, your number one goal for trading next year is to stack payouts on single accounts. I've gotten in such a bad cycle, one payout then blowing. Tag myself. Okay, my goal that I want to hit soon is the elusive multi-account payout. It always eludes me. Well, previously. It has eluded me. But not in 2026. I've heard lots hit the bid down there at 69.30. Yeah. I might hop out of this one here. I took 84 bucks off that. Sniper entry of 85.75. Nice golden. 50% of the big five. I love the 50% levels of those bullish or bearish bars. I love those. This looks knifey to me. That's why I wanted to hop out. I wanted a stronger reaction. Looks a little knifey. So Grizz's goal next year is to be happy with what the market gives me. I'm often having a green day than blowing an account because it's not enough. I did that on the other Lucid Pro account. It was eligible for payout, 750. We talked about it on stream, and I was like, should I push it, chat? I pushed it, and I lost it. But I should have, if I would have just held on to it and taken that payout, you know, that would have been 1750 because I got a payout on the other one like Friday. So if I would have just been patient and not worried so much about it not being a big enough payout, you know, I'd be up 70% more last week on payouts. So that was a bit of an error there. So yeah, I think Grizz, Eddie, me, we all got some similar things that we want to improve next year. Chat, anyone else? What are you guys looking to fix in your trading? What's something that'll really open things up for you in terms of having a really green year? Happy half birthday. Oh, thank you. Today is my half birthday. It's very exciting. Did you get me a cake, Rach? Patience, says Taylor. Miguel, I need to hold winners longer. Good, good. Be okay with having red days. That's huge, Lurie. That's a good one for me, too. Be okay with the red day. Best loser wins. Be okay with the red day. Am I going to look at this one on stream? Oh, okay. Whoa, almost knocked over my coffee. Thanks. Thanks, Miguel. Trader Joe says, stop getting extremely nervous before entering a trade. Everything else is on point. You know what the solution to that one is, Joe? And it's no fun. The solution to that one is sizing down. But no one wants to hear that. It's boring. We want to make money. By sizing down, you know, you're not nervous. Like if I enter a short 2 micros here, I don't care. Like I'm chilling. Stop above highs, cool. You know? Rob says I'm almost 3 months in, so I'll be looking into getting into my first prop account. Okay, good luck, Rob. Chicken says I want to be less chicken next year. Maybe change your name and your avatar. South the break even moves too fast. Yeah, it reminds me of that video I did with Carmine, where I printed off all those sheets. Look at these 2 500 lot orders hitting the bid here. I think we're setting up for a flush. I don't know how great of a flush, but it's looking like usually when I see that kind of stuff, I see that move lower. Okay. Francis doesn't have a New Year's resolution of sorts, but does ask, why do you have ES Bookmap open and not in queue? Oh, then there's a resolution. Okay, I want to fix my tilting issue. I'll lose a few days profit and then get so dead set on getting that back. Hey, same here, man. Same here. We suffer from a lot of similar problems, me and chat here. So why ES Bookmap? Well, let's look at ES Bookmap. We see, oh wow, 500 lot. Those are kind of anomalies there. Let's look at NASDAQ. It's a bit, for me, harder to read. I don't really know. Obviously, I could filter out some of these orders, but the orders I'm looking at then tend to be in the tens as opposed to the hundreds. So it's like, you know, the large order there's 36 or something. And just NASDAQ moves faster too. So generally speaking, I just find ES just easier to read. And since they correlate so well together that, you know, I can do it. Twitch is so dead. I mean, there's 10 people in there. That's actually more, about average, I guess. If you're in Twitch, say what. If you're watching from Twitch, say what up in chat. Skidabur, accepting small green days that could have been bigger. Okay, facts. Presence Trader says living in the present and not my mind. Time is everything says I want to be able to take lessons. Froggy says, I'll chat in here. Okay. Yeah, it's a thinner book. Orders always get pulled. Yeah, I just find just ES is just cleaner, you know? The big orders are big. All right. Short 700 here. VWAP. Jerry Tom, what up? Twitch, Colossal Fart, hello. How you doing? I'm the Beef. What's up? 7 something. We gotta get a more legible name for you. Just call you 7 now. ES is pushing here. I'm gonna pop out of this one. Good exit there, I think. ES is pushing highs here. I don't really want to be short while that's happening. Anho Jono, good morning. Vic, on the opening candle, I was able to make 300. Yeah? Well, I was able to lose 2,000, so suck it. God's edits, this crazy candle. All right, Riley, nice. Locked in your last trade of the year. Great. Night chilling. I'm checking my inbox chat to see if My Fun and Features will hit me with some codes before I end the stream so I can give them away to you. I hope they come through. Otherwise, we'll give them away in January. Yeah, shitty PA expected before Christmas, absolutely. No shocker here. Default to no trades today, chat. That's your default. And if you see something extraordinary, you can take it. I mean, don't let me tell you what to do, but take that advice, please. It's good advice. Right, at this point, we're just consolidating above VWAP here. I would not be surprised to see NASDAQ sweep those overnights. You might trade after Christmas before New Year's, Riley. Yeah, gotcha. I don't think I will. Maybe I'll trade evals or something if I'm bored. But I won't be streaming till January 5th, I think it is. The Monday after New Year's. It's looking like that's January 5th. Yeah. Okay. So a little tick higher there on NASDAQ, putting new highs. Nice job, Lori. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Catch you later. So Skidberg says, I find at least for me, you'll never reach a point where you don't make mistakes, especially as a discretionary trader. Your job is to limit mistakes, not remove them, because it's impossible to do so. Yeah, that's true.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's also true. Brandon, what up? Merry Christmas, man. I still like shorts, but man, I've been slapped enough trying to short this. Does Lucid Flex have trailing drawdown? No, they don't have trailing drawdown plans other than end of day, just regular end of day trailing. I don't trade trailing drawdown, intraday trailing drawdown really, unless I want to give Take Profit Trader a shot every once in a while, or every once in a while Apex. But now if short's the top of the range, yeah. Well, for now, yeah. I mean, it does make more sense, doesn't it? Mayan, thanks for tuning in. I've been having a lot of trade copier problems with MotiveWave 7. So I found that I'm using TradeSyncer to copy my losses across 5 accounts. I found that the TradeSyncer trade copier works way better than MotiveWave's built-in trade copier. It was like just not straight up not working yesterday when I was trading these evals. Who watched that football game last night? That was not so crazy from just a purely watching football standpoint, but from a playoff fantasy matchup, that game had massive implications. Old man Rivers, yeah. So I mentioned this on stream last week. I said, which defense should I start? 49ers or Steelers. I've been starting Steelers, but Steelers were playing the Lions, and 49ers were playing the Colts, and I'm thinking, okay, 49ers could probably, get some picks off Phillip Rivers, or wreck some havoc on him. So going into the game last night, this is for the championship. This is to go to the championship. I'm beating my opponent by 21 points. He has Christian McCaffrey yet to play, and I have 49ers defense yet to play. Well, of course, Christian McCaffrey just goes off. And at the end of the game, he catches, fourth quarter, he catches a touchdown pass, which then, pretty much put the fork in me. Like, he took the lead in the matchup by 5 points or something like that. So I have 49ers defense. That's the only person I have playing. The only player I have playing is the 49ers D. And I was like, you just wait for this 49ers pick 6. What do you know, like 5 minutes later, 49ers get a pick 6, which is the only way I could have won. And that puts me in the lead by, I beat them by 5 points with that pick 6. It was a crazy matchup. And so now I get to, as the number 1 seed, I get to go to the championship, which I feel is right. Here's another 500 lot order hitting. I'm going to try this sell again. What's your opinion on the Top Step X problem? Should I switch firms? I would for now until they fix it. I mean, I would have an alternate. Obviously, you can wait till January because I don't think there's going to be like a lot of missed opportunity trading for the next week. But go to my site, go to Prop from Gorilla, find yourself a new firm based off how you like to trade. Daily payouts, one-day passes, you know, whatever. And then find a good firm there. There's plenty of good ones now. '49ers are a potential Super Bowl team. Their offense was good. I mean, Colts didn't have an answer for their offense. I don't like that hold there. But 49ers defense was like, until that pick six, like, I mean, Rivers was doing good. He was doing work on them. And so I felt a little like, dude, 49ers D, come on, man, you got to step up. Old man Rivers is just putting one over on you. Nice, Rob. But without Judge, yeah. Yeah, Top Step has shown to be unreliable. Am I wrong? Nope. They're unreliable right now with their platform issues. Eddie says, I heard they fixed the critical issue causing the crashes and are now working around the clock to ensure the massive amount of traders on the platform can now be supported with no hiccups. And that's Eddie. He works for Top Step in capacity as a support. So he's got a little inside scoop there. Yeah, Taylor, I would tend to agree with you. Second round exit for the 49ers. I believe. I don't know who they're playing. I don't know if it's decided yet, but I mean, dude, the fact that they were winning games without Purdy, Kittle, and Ayuk and Warner, right? That was crazy. Kittle, man, Kittle crushed it yesterday. Why does no one go to the direct funding route? Because I mean, a ton of people do. It's one of the most, I think it's the most popular plan at Tradeify is they're straight to funded. But it's, the rules are, there's always a consistency rule, generally speaking, with the straight to funded accounts. A lot of people don't like that. They're expensive. A lot of people don't like that. You know, I did, in my video, you know, doing the tier list on the prop firms, I talk about, let's see if you do like the 150K Tradeify. Let's say you spend whatever it was, 550 or whatever. Then you get a payout of 5,000, something like that. And then comparing that to My Funded Futures, you know, it was cost $77 or whatever, and you can still get a payout of, I think it was 3,000, whatever. The point was, like, I kind of did a little apples to apples comparison there of doing the evaluation versus the instant. Yeah, Grizz says, I came back, or I chose to come back to Top Step at the worst time, LOL, taking a break from them until they figure out their shit. Went back to trade day. Fair enough. What up, cats? How's the volume? Look, you know, as expected, I guess, is how I would describe the volume. As expected. Up 20 points here in this trade. There's 700 level. VWAP incoming. VWAP hit. Wow, I just took a sip of my ice water, expecting coffee. That was a little shocking to the system. All right. All right. I think I'll take that one off at 700. Up 417 on the Purdy account. Need to make 1,800 to get a live account. Don't have to do it all in one day, of course. I could take my sweet ass time with it. I don't expect to make that today. I just want to make a nice base hit there. 417 bucks, pretty good. I like the short. I like seeing these orders start to pile in. You know, generally when we see these kind of orders on the heat map build over time, I think finding like a good location then to put a little risk on to the direction of those orders is a good move. So that was the third hit of those 500 lot orders, and then shorting near the highs I think was a good idea. You discussed the funding ticks drama. I did mention it. This was probably on Friday or something. I took them off prop from Gorilla. Unless they fix their shit, they're staying off. Or alternatively, I could put them back on and just throw them at the bottom. Like if you still want to compare them, I understand. Well, okay, I do feel a slight tinge of not holding this. My target was in the 60s, low 60s here. I just had to wait for that 700 break and VWAP. Can you explain what 60% of peak EOD balance means for Lucid Direct? No. It's kind of confusing. Do they still have that, or do they? Let's see. I could figure it out. I just let's see. Lucid Direct. Let's see if their help doc explains a little bit better. So at the end of each trading session, the system calculates the account's highest closing balance. The maximum loss limit increases as your balance grows up to a defined point. Okay, that's normal. Once your account exceeds the initial trail balance, it locks. And okay, so I don't know if do they still have that 60%? They might have gotten rid of that. For Lucid Direct, this is from their site. It's just regular trailing end of day. Looks like $1,000, $2,000, $6,000 based off account size. I wonder if I should reshort this. I like that retest there of VWAP and 700. I'll try it. I'll try reshorting. I don't normally like to reshort, but well, I'm feeling a little spicy today, so we'll try it. What's up, Ronald? Today is my last stream. Decided to do one more. What is the main prop firm you use? Right now it's been Lucid. I really like Lucid. Their payout hit so fast. Their payout hit within 1 minute to my bank from when I submitted it. I submitted it and it was like all like auto approved and literally paid out via Plaid to my bank. Like it hit my bank. This is Friday evening. Hit my bank. So it was sweet. What's up, Panda? Happy holidays. Is the market even open tomorrow? Yeah, I think tomorrow's a half day. I don't even bother to trade. I don't look, so I don't bother even. We got consumer confidence coming out here in a few seconds. Don't tell me those consumers are confident. Don't tell me. I'm sitting short. I don't want confident consumers while I'm short. Came in a little low, looks like. Under forecast. Muted reaction so far. Do you have a code for Lucid? Yeah, it's all on my site. Prop from Gorilla. It's code is Gorilla. Gorilla will get you the best deal. I think they still have 50% off for new customers, but there's the code right there. You can look at their plans, compare it, etc. Where'd my Trade of A window go? There it is. We're just farting around my entry right now. Just farting around. Looking for about 37 points here. Anything else hitting the tape? Nothing too interesting. Yes, I'm hitting VWAP here shortly. I'm up 18 points here. I'm going to break even. What's the most you've made in a day? Depends. Depends on what we're talking. No, why are you shorting? Because I like to make money. That was my initial target there on that first short. It was 62. VWAP incoming on ES here. I might take profit a little early. Push, 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 push. So close. A couple points away. Boom. Sick. That was a nice one. That was a very nice drop. Pretty clean. After it farted around, it finally made up its mind there. Got the drop. How's the market today? Better than yesterday, honestly. I mean, we're getting some moves. Maybe we get that gap fill now, chat. What do you think? This is what I wanted off the open, and then I got ran the fuck over trying to catch. Is move down to 600. We're only 30 points away or so. So far, pretty strong reaction off Sunday Open and PDL here. Nice little buy up there. But yeah, Perdia, 1100 on the day for Perdia. Again, I make another about 1100 bucks. I think they moved me into a live account. I think that's how that one works. So I'm chill on that one. I'm good. That's a great profit for the day, considering I lost 1,000 yesterday in it. So the most I made in a day, like, you know, if we're talking about when I was trading GameStop and after I closed out of that, that wasn't a day trade, it was a swing trade. That's my biggest trade. If you're talking about futures, that's something else. If you're talking about copy trading prop firms, that's also something else. If you're talking about just day trading in general, whether that's stocks, futures, options, whatever, that's something else. So it kind of just depends. But like in terms of a day trade, I think once I made maybe about $18,000, but the day before that I lost like 17,000. And this is right after I exited the GameStop trade. My account was as big as it's ever been. I was feeling a little overconfident and being like, I got a good handle on GameStop here. I day traded it, got ran over, and for some reason I was almost a little numb to it. Like it didn't affect me as much as I would think a $17,000 loss would. And I remember it pretty clearly. I remember just like getting on the Peloton and working out after that and being like, man, so stupid. But then the next day, I think I bounced back. I think I made 18. I think I ended up 1,000 after it all. So that was obviously trading too big a size for the account, though. In terms of if you also talk like pure futures, like talk about futures like personal account, I would say the most I made, I don't know for a fact. I would guess that the most I made is maybe 2,000 or so. All right. I'm looking for the move to 600 still, but let's see if we get the momentum there to do it. What up, Turbo? So I lost the... I was trading Lucid evals. I lost those off the open. I was being reckless. And then I traded Purdy account here. Had a couple nice trades. And caught a lot of this move lower. I'm glad I double dipped. I don't often do that. But that double dip worked out beautifully. And so I'm going to end Purdy today up 1,100. I like this short here. I like this short down to 600. I don't have anything else I want to trade, though. Burl says, this might be it. Might go dead the rest of the day like yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was like that. Right, we had some decent movement the first 30 minutes. And then I think after 30 minutes, it was pretty much dead. Went very slow after that. Look for a VWAP retest on ES, or maybe just under VWAP, because we have this little area of consolidation here, so it's possible we don't get all the way up to VWAP on a retest. Something around there could be interesting. We did have this wick here. Well, yeah, I want to see a little bit more. Excuse me. Thanks, Panda. Enjoy your holidays as well. This is why I love overnight levels, previous day levels. You know, we run straight up off the open. We run straight up to overnight highs. Literally straight there. Pull back to VWAP essentially. Yesterday's close as well. And then get the sweep of it before we rotate lower. And now we're at PDL. So I love those levels so much. I can't believe I ever traded without them. It's not a stupid question, Ken. He said, do you pay for data on MotiveWave? MotiveWave doesn't provide data. They just allow you to connect your data with MotiveWave. So think of MotiveWave as just like tools, an interface. They don't actually know anything because they don't have data, but they do have all the tools when you get to interpret that data. So you have to provide the data to MotiveWave. In this case, Lucid is like the broker here. They're, it's rhythmic data, and Lucid is the one providing it. But you could also, connect through CQG or I think IBKR, like other brokers. I don't set those levels myself, John. I have a indicator that just does it, like a study that does it. It's not really an indicator. On MotiveWave, it's called OHLC, Open High Low Close. And so here I tell it what I want. So I do IBH, so opening range high, opening range low. I mark that out. Lines, I can choose all these lines. So previous close line, previous high, previous low, overnight high, overnight low. So I check all those and it just does it for me. It's much easier. There's the VWAP test there. We actually went through VWAP there on ES. Like to see if we could rotate lower. Go for that gap fill. Can you say a word about your trading strategy? Nice. That's the word. I'm sorry, was that not helpful? I trade price action with a little bit of order flow. I use supply and demand, and again, previous day levels to find areas of interest, essentially. Well, I said my personal account wasn't open, but after that move, I did open my personal account. I did short 57. I am looking for 600, so let's see if I can get a 57-point move here. That's why my heart rate's ticking up. If you have a prop that provides data, that's what you plug in the heat map. I mean, yeah, it just automatically loads up like that. I don't do anything special. Yeah, I don't have to pay for the add-on fee. No, I don't have to pay for anything else from the prop firm. All right, let's go for 600. Let's go. Come on, give me that 57-point move. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't just level off here. Come on. Come on. Let's get this. Get the flush. Everyone wants it. Are you a fan of the consistency rule and Lucid? I'm not a fan of any consistency rule ever. So that's why I did the flex accounts, because they don't have that consistency rule in funded. Now they have the eval, which I don't like, but it's fine. It's pretty standard. I don't mind splitting an eval up into 2 days. It's not a big deal. It kind of eliminates as much of a yellow mindset. Generally, I still have a, okay, let's make $1,500, let's make 50% mindset going into the eval, but yeah. Sitting at break even here, so I hope it doesn't bounce too hard. All right, chat. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on this stream. Last one of the year. Make it a good one. Nice Panda says, just want to say thank you before I bounce for the holidays. I started Lucid accounts and the daily drawdown lockout has been helping me get payouts. I got a small $900 one and on track to get more. It's awesome, Panda. Congratulations. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped here. No, still alive. Stop is 56 and a quarter. Yeah, okay. Tagged out break even after a nice move. It's a good entry, but it seems like we're finding some support here. It's not a test of VWAP, so we'll see what happens. What did you want from Santa? What's that BB gun called from Christmas Story? I don't know. There wasn't a ton of stuff on my letter to Santa. How'd you start day trading? I think I got interested with options, like many people, and I just I had a Robinhood account. I think maybe I deposited some more money in it. Have I done a video on my trading setup? It's too clean. Sometimes it's clean, sometimes it's not. But no, I haven't done a video on it because there's just a lot of discretion involved, and it's like I feel like it can be hard to teach in a way. I think the most recent video where I kind of talk about some strategy is it's like how to pass a prop firm in 2 days or something like that. Let me find that video. That one has a few, I think, examples of stuff I look for. I posted this in March. I think that video there is maybe the most recent example. All right. So I found some support off that Sunday open level. All right, Turbo, happy holidays to you as well. Thanks for tuning in. All right, watch this here. Watch as ES comes into the 50% level. I just drew it out. That's just at the leg down. Let's see if we can pull back here a little bit. That's another thing I like is those 50% retracements. I talk about them way too often, but they're so money. A lot of times they're good for like, I don't know, 10 points on NASDAQ, sometimes more. Let's see, how much should we move off this one? Yeah, that's 13 points there. They can be really clean. Am I going to do a year-end review on YouTube? I don't think so. Don't think I will. Okay, so for more downside, I want to see, obviously, ES give VWAP back up there. Potential for NASDAQ to reject VWAP here, but NASDAQ has been a stronger index this morning. It's possible, though, that you know, a rejection of VWAP on NASDAQ does bring some ES with it. All right, VWAP. PDH here on ES. Is he? Let me look into this problem. Meat spin, you say? Good one. Good troll. Very good. JR, you're currently in a long from 637.5. 637? Terrific entry. Wow, right off of Sunday Open, huh? Very good. Is he clicking the wrong bookmarked tab repeatedly? Boom. Izzy, thank you. Izzy says prop from Gorilla is awesome. Makes everything so easy. Glad to hear it. That's what I wanted. To get a lot of YouTube sponsor deals across your channels. If so, was the highest offer / deal you took? On this channel, most of them are just like not worth taking. I don't get as many offers as I did before when I was doing weekly videos. The biggest offers come from my other channel, Mango Street. Usually from like cell phone companies. Usually like brands that aren't that popular in the States or not even available in the States, like Oppo and Vivo, whatever. Biggest deal is probably in the 60K range. Do you know what platform Carmine uses? He uses Seterra chart and Bookmap. Does anyone else agree that's kind of funny how Take Profit Trader takes away end-of-day drawdown once you get a funded account? Yeah, I do. They move the goalposts after you prove yourself in a challenge. What? What? Obviously, it's there to make you fail. I don't have to, that's not a secret. Okay, so now at VWAP here, ES is at PDH. See if anything interesting happens here. We might just grind higher. I'd like to see us pull back a bit. There's a nice rejection there, VWAP. What's your VWAP setting? It's just extended session. EXT. So it anchors 5 p.m. the night before. Okay, a little pullback off VWAP. Seems to be gobbling right back up though. So it's looking like NASDAQ might just grind back above. Maybe test 700 again. If this candle closes strong, I would imagine that's the likely scenario. Oh yeah, I highly recommend using VWAP. It's you know, if I could only have one indicator, it's VWAP. I think you could make a profitable strategy out of the simplest things. You could literally, if you only traded VWAP rejections, or you know, yeah, I guess rejections either way, going in the direction of the trend. I think you could be profitable if that's all you ever trade. Dan, do you ever trade S2F? No, I haven't traded them, and I haven't traded their S2Fs in a while. Like a video titled "How Jizu Changed My Life." Oh yeah, I'm a big VWAP fan. Like when institutions are building a position, they will like start building it around VWAP. You know, if they're allocating funds, and you know, they can't do it all at once, obviously. So they will often, you know, buy some at VWAP, buy some at VWAP, buy some at VWAP for like a week or whatever. Did you get payout from Lucid? Yeah, I got one on Friday. Instant approval, paid me out in 1 minute. It's amazing. Coming from a professional sports betting background, my only concern is rules and the fine print of these prop firms. I almost feel as if you're better off just funding yourself. Well, you are. If you have the money, you're definitely better off. Unless you really know how to copy trade and scale that account. But generally, there's no rules on your own funds, right? You're good. You don't need to worry. You just trade, right? So it's way cleaner to trade your own money. But it can be harder to grow if you don't have a lot of capital to start with. All right, so far VWAP has held NASDAQ, but now ES is coming in for VWAP from the other side. Might see a little support here. I don't know. Price, volume, time, all you need in trading. Well, you said let go of these lagging indicators. Yeah, and all they're doing is calculating price, volume, and time. Those are the only three metrics they can really use. Price, volume, time. There's not much else unless you want to factor in moon phases or whatever, moon cycles. Price, volume, time. What else is there? Price, volume, time. That's all they do. MACD, RSI, yeah. Price, volume, time. All right, nice hold there on ES. So I was short. I was short on my personal account, 74, and I held for a while. Short here, stop above VWAP. And then on this buy up here, which coincided with the VWAP hold, I was back at break even. So another break even stop there. If I look at 15 minute, it's not necessarily bearish in the least. So no need to short just because I want to see that gap fill. What non-lagging indicator should I use? You could use, okay, don't laugh. You could use trend lines. It's not a lagging indicator. Obviously you got to know how to use them. I use the 1OP, which is not a lagging indicator. It's predictive, but it requires interpretation. I've been using it for years, and it's not gonna unlock profitability for you probably, but it's another piece of confluence I use. I use VIX. Looking at VIX, that's not lagging really. A lot of times it's leading. So, if we've moved a lot, so we've moved 1%, say the market's up or down 1%, at least. And VIX, and we're kind of consolidating. And then you look at VIX and you start seeing VIX tick higher while we're consolidating. Generally speaking, I find that's the market tilting its hand, saying the next move is down, the next leg. Vice versa, the inverse is true. We're consolidating after, we moved, market's up or down 1%. VIX is staying suppressed, staying moving lower, or holding the lows. Float up, leg up is generally the move in that case. So there are some things that aren't lagging really. Taking any trades yet? Yeah, I took some quick trades on these evals on the open. I got blown out really fast. But then over in this is a Perdia. They call it like an instant. What do they call it? They call it like a straight to funded account. But so basically, what I'm doing here is building a buffer, I guess, and that'll get moved to a live account. So I took a couple scratches here, scratch, and then shorted 726. Took profit at 700. This is around VWAP, I believe, and then I looked good, so I shorted again 684 down to 647. So Perdia account $1,100. So that's not bad. What's up, Mal? How you doing? Would you say you're basically already financially retired? No, dude. Are you kidding me? Nowhere close to that, man. I gotta work just like everybody else. Mal, what's up? Taking the day off. I thought I'd check out the stream. Last one of the year. Thanks for stopping by. Mal, what's your trading resolution going into 2026? What's something that you want to improve upon or, fix in your trading? What's something you're looking to do in 2026? We were sharing it earlier. Bog, just passed your first ever toss-up combine. Congratulations, dude. I remember that feeling, and it's an accomplishment. Congratulations. Y'all should see the estate Dan lives in. Bro has 50 acres right outside Chicago. I don't live far from the Michael Jordan estate that sold recently. It's ridiculous. But honestly, the location kind of sucks. It's like right by a big highway. But that's an estate right there. There is a horse stable in my neighborhood, actually. What prop firm you use? I'm trading Lucid and Perdia, which I don't really know a lot about Perdia. They gave me this account to trade, so I'm not an affiliate for them or anything. I don't really know much about them, so I'm just giving it a shot, seeing what it's like. But Lucid's the one I've been trading. I got a payout on Friday with them. Again, paid me out in literally 1 minute from submitting the payout to hitting my bank, which is the fastest I've ever been paid. I know, I was staying there when you said meet at the park. Still like Top Step. Once they fix Top Step X issues, I think they'll be a fine option. The no activation fee is a good deal. But right now being forced into Top Step X and Top Step X not working sucks. I prefer trading with Rhythmic. So, yeah. Headed to Lucid Corey. Good choice. Lucid Flex is great. If you use code Gorilla, I believe new customers still get 50% off. I think that was their deal. Code Gorilla is my code if you want to support the channel. I appreciate it. But Lucid's great. They're new, but they're doing things the right way. You know, they're like keeping... they're taking a more conservative approach to like be financially like responsible as a firm to make sure that they don't have too good of a plan that they have to walk back later that, you know, makes them go belly up, you know, and I think they're doing things a good way. Okay, Maul, your 2026 trading resolution. You want to keep your losers small and walk away when it's not working. I absolutely want to walk away when it's not working. That's a big one for me. Keeping losers small, exactly. Not taking like, I don't really, if I take 3 hits of like, let's say $250, $300, that's about $750 to $900 in the red. That means my green days have to be much bigger, you know, generally speaking. So I either need to rein in those red days or expand the green days, I guess. Dan, you want to laugh? Let's look up Top Step on Trustpilot. I heard they were tanking. So I spent a lot of time on Trustpilot over the weekend adding scores to the firms listed on Prop from Gorilla. Oh my gosh, dude. They probably went from like a 4.5 or 6 to 3.6. I bet Prop from Match sometimes has their old scores. Let's see if they have their old score on there still. So the last updated score on Prop from Match is a 4.2, and now they're at 3.6. So they're dropping hard. These guys have neglected their support teams and their engineers to create a reliable platform that doesn't crash. CEO is also passive when things hit the fan, and his leadership needs improvement. 3 stars because I've taken payouts. You know, look, they have the resources to fix it, right? And they're the top dog, so they can fix it, and I'm sure they will. They have way too much on the line to not fix it. So look, it's gonna get fixed. I don't really want to be for the ride while they're fixing. You know, I don't want to get in a roller coaster as you start climbing the hill. They're like, by the way, like this roller coaster's been a little weird lately. So we got some mechanics. You know, they're gonna be working on the track. You know, while you climb up and on the way down, like the mechanics will be there. Don't worry about it. Like, no, I'm getting off that roller coaster, right? So, you know, to bring that over to Top Step. I'm probably going to trade, you know, I'm sticking with one of the other, there's plenty of other firms out there now that are fine and good. And they're all on Prop from Gorilla. And I'm going to stick with one of those until Top Step gets everything stable. But they will. I mean, they will. They get millions of dollars coming in every freaking minute. Every week. So, you know, they're fine. They got the resources. They just got to get it together. All right. Well, I'm still waiting on the codes for My Fun and Features. I was hoping they would show up today before I end the stream so I can give away some My Fun and Features accounts. Chicken, thank you, man. Happy holidays to you. See you in 2026. Thanks for tuning in the stream this year. Appreciate it. I'm waiting for Uncle Dan's prop firm. You know, I actually got reached out to over the weekend about joining a prop firm, not an existing one, but like an upstart has like a equity partner of some kind. So I'll talk to them. I'll see what's up, suss them out, see if it seems like a good opportunity or not. It's really hard when they're not established and you have no idea if they're gonna be any good or not, do things the right way or not. So we'll see. When's the next stream? January 5th, that Monday after New Year's. Top Step is the activation of the gaming scene. Super rich, but super stingy. Doesn't want to support the thing they have bringing them money. Yeah, well, you know. I guess no comment. No comment. Yeah, as long as there's no bullshit rules and they don't do any dodgy payout shenanigans, can't go much wrong. Yeah, you gotta have good leadership. Gotta have some like transparency. Gotta have good communication with the traders. Make sure to have a lawyer read over the contracts. Yeah, dude. My dad was a lawyer for his entire career. He's kind of beat that into me. Not literally, but you know, I kind of have a bit of a lawyer's mind from just arguing with my dad. You know, you could tell he was a good lawyer because even when you won an argument, you felt like you lost. And I think that's a sign of a good lawyer. All right, Joe. Catch you later, man. Happy holidays to you. What was your 2020? I assume you mean 2026 trading resolution. Well, I got a lot. Number one, no tilt. So, you know, blowing up accounts, getting greedy has been my detriment lately. So, setting some hard and fast rules for myself to force me to shut down for the day. So a lot of times, you know, I end the stream and then maybe I stick around the desk another half hour, maybe another hour. And sometimes it's fine and I, you know, make back some money. Other times I blow shit up. So I do want to be more disciplined in that regard. That will really do a lot for my P&L and holding on to funded accounts, etc. For actual trading, I would like to hesitate less, which I feel like today, you know, I'm going to not count the open because I was just kind of being a goofball. But like on the Purdy accounts, I feel like I was pretty good about just popping in and not waiting. You know, like that short there, I like that entry. That short there, I like that entry. So I think I did a good job there, not hesitating too much. So I'd like to not hesitate on the entries and just be a little bit more responsible, not go for those home runs, not size up too big. Just, you know, like slow and steady really will win the prop firm race. That's just, you know, it's cliche, slow and steady wins the race, but especially in this, like, it's so true, I think. And just not being impatient for a payout. Like, for instance, if a firm says, you know, make $150 5 days, you get a payout, and day 5 comes around, this is my last day, and the price action sucks, I think it's going to be really hard, but not walking away and be like, all right, well, I'll get day 5 tomorrow when it's easier. When, you know, instead of like losing $600 that day, trying to make 150, you know, just really being patient. And I think prop firms kind of make it hard to be patient because you got to hit their metrics. You got to hit their parameters to get a payout, and their parameters are time-based, generally speaking. Like when I trade my personal account, I'm not like, oh, gotta make $500 today, or on Friday I can't pay myself. Obviously that's not how that works. So, treating it more maybe like an actual personal account where you could be a little bit more patient and just wait for the opportune setups. Hesitation's your main goal for 2026, bro? Maul, you like those? I think you're seeing what you need pretty clearly. Yeah, I mean, I think most of my issues are pretty freaking clear to me. And so I get really frustrated with myself for repeating the same mistakes over and over. So I want to just stop doing that. Kill the bad habits. Willie, you just passed a My Funded Futures Pro account. Congratulations. If I were you, Willie, which I'm not, and I'm not giving financial advice, but I'm giving prop firm suggestions. And my suggestion for you, maybe you're already going to do this, is save that account for after the holidays. There's nothing worse than, working hard to get funded and then blowing it on shitty price action. And I imagine Maybe there'll be a few good days after Christmas, but I'd much rather come back January 5th fresh. Hopefully no holiday hangover with the markets and just some clean setups. So my suggestion would be get that funded account, but save it for 2026. I think it's good advice. All right, ES looks like it could be double topping here. Let's see. Let me move this chart down. Pretty clear double top at the moment. Let's check the heat map, see if anything interesting is hitting. Not at the moment. So far, feeling a little bit like yesterday. Most of the action happening in the first half hour. Fernando says, Take Profit just sent me an email. They're upgrading me, so every eval I pass goes straight to live. I guess that's a good thing, right? Is that a good thing? Thanks for getting me into the prop space. Hey, all right, man. Congrats. GG's. I've heard of the book Atomic Habits small. It's really good. I might check it out if you think that'll help eliminate some bad habits and maybe develop some good ones. I would check that out. Trent says, don't do what I did. Pass my eval with 5 green days in a row, then go down $1,400 down on my first funded day. Yeah, dude, that was like my take profit trader accounts, I feel like. I fucking crushed those evals 5 days, and then I think when it went like 2 days in a row, boom, boom, and I was like done. I was like, damn. Easy come, easy go, huh? A lot of times we set goals based on results rather than focusing on the habits that make those results possible. Absolutely. You got to like wind it back, right? So it's like, I'm going to make $100,000 this year. Okay, what are you going to do to do that? I'm going to make like, you know, what's the math? $2,000 a week. Okay, how are you going to make $2,000 a week? Well, I'll make $500 a day or whatever it is. You know, I'm not doing the math to do that correctly. But you get the idea. I assume it's kind of like that, where you just keep like unwinding the goal until you can get it down to more granular and like actionable level. I think it's a good thing because they mentioned I don't have to, this is Take Profit Trader, they mentioned I don't have to build a buffer anymore. Each live starts with day one with $4,500 a drawdown. Well, that seems good. That seems good to me. Games like the old times, yeah, sure. We'll do some throwback. If you've been on this stream from the beginning of the year, definitely did this earlier in the year. Haven't done it in a long time. Usually we play a little bit of geography games because it's fun, and when the market's not doing a whole lot, you know, we can still hang out. Keep an eye on things, but I think my favorite is Time Guesser, and I haven't played Time Guesser in a very long time. So we're going to play some Time Guesser. We have to identify the year and location that this photo was taken. Is that some Chinese right there? It looks like, you know, Mandarin or something. I don't know. Hong Kong Transit. So tram stop. We're in Hong Kong, I think. Is Botan in here? Botan would know all the things. I've been to Hong Kong. I'm just going to guess. It's old, so I have no idea. But I'm just going to guess Kowloon, I think. Which should be right over here, yeah. Kowloon City District. Let's go over here, Kowloon. But chat, I do need help with the year. Black and white. It's definitely a older photo. Going from haircuts and stuff, it's hard to tell because it's a completely different country. This could be like 80s, 90s. A leather jacket. It's really hard to tell when it's like a completely different country though. I don't think we're in Beijing though, Trent. I think that says Hong Kong Transit. That's what I think that says. I could be wrong, but I think it says Hong Kong. And it's in English too, which Hong Kong has plenty of English, thanks to those Brits. 95, 94, 88. 88's my birth year. It's a good one. I might go... We might be earlier, honestly. It's not... I don't think it's Vietnam. I really don't. I think it says Hong Kong on there. And I don't think that's Vietnamese. I mean, I'm no expert, but... I don't know. Is that... Chad, do you guys know? I think that's a Chinese language. So, all right, I think I'm gonna go. I think I might go 70s here, like 78. 78, Kowloon, Hong Kong. Let's go. It was 86, so whoever said 88 was pretty close. But hey, okay, across the what is that? Channel or whatever, across the water there, but pretty close. Got smoked on the year a bit. 8 years off. That's not bad though, chat. Let's do the next one. Oh, we got a flag here. I bet someone can recognize. Is this Spanish or Portuguese? It looks maybe Spanish. That's basically Beijing, bro. It's not. Oh, is that the Wales flag? Well, this can't be Wales. Wales? These words are way too short to be Welsh. They have like the craziest long words. And these people do not... Do these people look Welsh to you? Look, this says Patagonia on it. It says something patagonia.com.ar. Maybe AR? It's not like Armenia. Are we in South America, chat? I don't know why that Welsh flag is... I don't know what it's doing there. It is a sick flag, though. Yeah, we've established it's the Welsh flag, but they're definitely not in Wales, bro. Look at this. Have you seen Welsh, the language? It's freaking insane. There's no way I would be, you know, this looks Spanish. And that band says Patagonia, so AR Argentina. We're in Argentina. I just go with where's the Buenos Aires? I think we just go with the capital, I guess. There's a Welsh colony in Argentina. Sick. Okay. Well, I don't want to do so much research. Is there anything that looks like a Welsh name? Which means, like, in my mind, it's like a bunch of consonants that you can't pronounce would be Welsh. Spanish, you can, you know, as an English speaker, you can be like, okay, I can kind of see how you might pronounce that, but Welsh, I don't think so. Trilu. All right. Did I see Trilu on here? Did I see it? Well, the other thing, though, we got to figure out the year, though, which I kind of not even thinking about at all. All right, well, Patagonia's in the south, right? Dude, I don't know, chat. Patagonia's down there. I think I just got to pick a spot so we don't spend all day here. ES is still rejecting at the highs there, huh? All right, we're just gonna pick somewhere kind of random, maybe. Go over here. I don't know. Chubut? I saw that there. I don't remember where I saw it, but I did see Chubut. I think it was higher. There it is. It's up there. Okay, we do Chubut. I don't know. I don't know where to find Trelu without Googling it. I'm trying not to Google it. Oh, there it is. Boom. Yo, sick. Sick. I think we found it, guys. We could probably get even closer because there's a Commodore University or whatever. I mean, I could spend a while and really get it. But it might not even be there anymore, you know? All right, well, we'll just pick this area. I think that's pretty good. Good enough. Oh, maybe by this square here. Maybe that's where they have things happening. All right, we gotta find the year, chat. That looks like a point and shoot camera, not a phone. So this means like at the earliest, we're in like the mid-aughts and maybe earlier. Fashion-wise, it's hard to say. They're like wearing uniforms and stuff, but it doesn't look so outdated. I think might be in the 2000s here. I think 2015 you'd see more phones. Conka, what up? How you doing? Super early 2000s. I went to Europe in 2006. I had a point and shoot camera, you know, like they weren't smartphones then, so the iPhone came out in 2007. Let's try 2005 maybe. 2005, 2004, something like that. Tachyon, what up? Oh man, who said 2015? Who was it? Yori? Joe? I don't know. Well, whoever said 2015 there in chat, good job. I thought for sure we'd see some phones, but we nailed the location thanks to Trends Googling, I'm sure. But Welsh Argentine community, and now we know there's a Welsh Argentine community. Okay, you don't think the Welsh made it all the way down there, but they did. And damn, that year, I cannot believe in 2015 in Argentina, I'm not seeing any freaking phones. Man, these years are doing a number on us. That's John Kerry. He was maybe Secretary of State for maybe Obama's second term. Maybe Biden. I don't remember. I think it was maybe Obama's second term, but it looks like he's meeting. Let's see. What's that language? Is that Cyrillic or is that like Hebrew or something? Because could be an official visit. He looks probably Jewish. Oh, yeah, there's like a star. So maybe we're in Israel here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks like Jerusalem, actually. I've been there, and it looks like that. So I got to figure out the year. It's probably like, let's see. If it was Obama's administration, that's ends in 16 or 15. And if it's Biden's, I don't remember if he's in Obama or Biden's cabinet there. All right, so we're right around here on the outskirts. There's the main wall. Probably like there or something, I don't know. All right, chat. Wasn't he recently the UN ambassador? Was he a UN ambassador? I'm thinking this is his role as Secretary of State. I just don't remember when that was. Maybe it's like 2022, 23. No idea. without Googling it. All right, anyone else chime in with a year for me? You think it's 2020s, or do you think it's it'd have to be before like 2016? It was Obama. 2017 is Trump, so John Kerry's a Democrat, and he was not part of Trump's cabinet. Seems pre-COVID. Yeah, maybe. Chris says 2016, but was Obama still president, or is it inauguration in 2017 for the new president? I don't think it's 2011. I mean, it could be, but the thing is, it's always in the news. It's hard to know what this event is. I don't think it's 2010 because he wasn't. I don't think he was part of Obama's first term, and that was part of Obama's first term. So it'd have to be a second term or Biden's, and I don't remember. So 2014, 2016. Let's go 2015. We'll split the difference. I don't know. Oh, it's 2016. I gotta start listening to chat, man. Grizz, you're right. Ghetto Twinkie, you're right. How is that not Jerusalem, bro? That looks just like Jerusalem to me, back there in the background. This is Tbilisi, Georgia. That really, man, getting boned here. Jeez. Okay, well, look at this. Look at this old car. Early 1900s. Americano. Hispano. Is this like Rome or something? It's a really big hat. It's got to be before 40s. Look at the car. It's got to be early, like, don't you think? These cars are really old. I think we're in the 20s or 30s. Is that Rome? Or does anyone else know? I've never been to Rome, but I'm guessing it's Rome. I don't know what that building is back there, but all right, we do Rome 1919. I'm fine with 1919. Guess let's go with that. The sign is for a horse and carriage coming through. 1919 Rome. 1957. Damn. That was Barcelona. That was my other thoughts too. It could be Spain with that street sign and everything. Man, 57. They still have those cars. Jeez. All right. What do I know, man? I got fucking cooked on that one. Wow. Way off. We've had this one many times before. This is U2. It's Clinton. It's like, that's a much younger Clinton, I think. But we've had this one before. I think it's 2002 or something, and I think it's in Dublin. Or no, it's like outside of Dublin. Maybe, I don't remember. It's been too long since I've played this one. I almost think though it's like somewhere a little bit outside of Dublin, but I just can't remember. Something like that. It's 98. Okay. He was still president then. I thought maybe he wasn't. But yeah, Dublin. Okay. Man, that was a tough round. 34,000. That's a pretty bad score. All right. We haven't played GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr sometimes crashes the stream. Should I try it? Okay, all good so far. He wants me to sign in here. sign in here. I mean, also, if you got long there, nice job. If you got long, like off that Sunday open level, it's a really nice move. Let me play the free map. Come on. All right. Look at this Nepal home search. It's on the Google Maps car. I mean, we got to be in Nepal, right? At least I don't have to figure out the year. Boom, baby. Boom. Nice long there, Twinkie. Yeah, your QR code got linked. That's just for the... It's just for GeoGuessr. I'm not going to... If anyone tries to use it, I'm just not going to link you. It's not a big deal. And they're covering up all their info that would help give this away. Everything's covered up, man. Oriental Cafe, it says. Sign says Oriental Cafe in English. Oh, okay, there we go. It's like Arabic or something? Arabic, but we also have English. Is MotorWave easy to use? Yeah, it's very intuitive. That's what I like about it. There's a Canadian flag there. But what's gonna look like this and have plenty of English around? Egypt, Syria. Let's just poke around a little bit here. Cairo. Okay, Egypt it is. Very good. IL. What country is IL? .il. Why can't I think of what that would be? Kind of looks like Tel Aviv. Is that Hebrew? Okay, I think it's Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv's down south, right? Wait, no, it's on the water. There it is. Nice. Crushing this one. Oh, that's it? I wish they gave you like a final score. Because that one, we crushed it there. Pretty good. There, we had a lot of context clues, though, on that one. So it wasn't too hard. Fun stuff. Fun stuff, chat. So ES did break from the double top, grinded higher. Naz is now at its double top here. Really nice beaches. Yeah, they have great beaches there. Great weather too. Well, the other game that we used to play is Global. We could play Global. That's just guessing. You guys don't know how to play this game every day. This site, they pick a country, a random country, and you have to figure out which country it is. We're going to start with Poland in honor of Lupek because it's very central. And that's going to tell you how close we are to that country. So 8,800 kilometers or 5,400 miles. So pretty much way off. We got to go either down here or we got to go, let's see, 5,400 down here. But we're way off. So I'm going to go Southeast Asia maybe. Like start with like maybe Philippines or Indonesia or something. Singapore. We could do Singapore. Where it's I don't have the outlines on here, but Singapore is going to be down here. That should be Singapore. Why can't I click on it? Oh, I got to type it in. Wrong game. Singapore. So 1,000 miles from Singapore, 1,600 kilometers. So yeah, maybe we're Indonesia. Wait, maybe Australia. Let's go a little farther. Ooh, Australia is cooler, it says. Singapore was closer. We could go India. We could go north. We could do like Laos. It's definitely not Venezuela, Grizz. Catch up. Retest the VWAP now? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. So that's actually a pretty big range here. 121. It's only 121 points, I guess. But yeah, the 50% of this range and VWAP right by each other. I love it when there's multiple levels all right by each other. There's 702. Don't click the ad. So 1,000 miles from Singapore. I think Japan's over 1,000 miles. Just guessing. I think that's over 1,000 miles. How about China? 405 miles. So South Korea, India, Taiwan, Vietnam. Vietnam might come up and touch it. Japan could be Japan, I guess. Let's try Japan. No. Could be North Korea touches China, so it's it would be closer. South Korea is, I think it could be South Korea. I think that's with more than or fewer, less than 400 miles. So I think I'm gonna go Thailand. No, not Thailand. India. Dang, this one's hard. We'll go Thailand then. No, China. Do we have to go north? If it's South Korea, I'm gonna feel silly. No, not South Korea. Are we back? It's gotta be 5,400. Is it that's gotta be more than 500 miles though. Can't be what's it called? Malaysia. Could be Malaysia, but India would be closer, I think. Let's try Philippines, right? It is Philippines. Oh man, back when I guessed Indonesia instead of this, my second guess was Indonesia. I should have just gone with Philippines. But don't worry, the fun's not over. There's a country's or city, global capitals version of this game too. So let's try that. We gotta guess the world capital, which I don't know my world capitals that well. Might be a challenge. Okay, we'll start with Poland, so we'll do Warsaw. 7,000 miles away from Warsaw. Jeez. So, I mean, honestly, Canberra. No, that's cooler. Okay. Jeez, we're way off. We gotta go like South America, maybe. Buenos Aires. Okay. 1,400 miles from Buenos Aires. So that's a good guess. We're in South America. Brasilia, maybe? Warmer. 1,300 miles. So let's see. What would be... we have Bogota? No, not Bogota. We got Lima. Lima's close, 670 miles from Lima. Okay, what's the capital of Chile? Isn't it San something? We gotta do country capitals. Country capitals. Happy holidays, Francisco. Or Francis, sorry. Catch you next year. Santiago, thank you. I knew it was San something. What's the capital of could be no, let's see. Lima's there. Lima's the closest. Capital of Ecuador is La Paz, right? Is that Ecuador? Yeah, La Paz. That's yeah, okay. Nice. We did it, chat. That was usually the capitals is harder. Oh, Quito. La Paz is Bolivia. Okay. That's a big gulp of water. Took too large of a gulp of water there. Has the market done anything? So potential double top and higher low, sorry, lower high here on Nasdaq. Excuse me. So if I was trying to trade, which I'm not, maybe a trade down to 50%. Two U.S. capitals. Do you know them all? I could probably get them all, but I am rocky on some of them. What's that one? There's a what's that one site? Seterra. Seterra's fun. U.S. capitals. Let's go, chat. Frankfurt. I think that's Kentucky. Charleston. I think that is actually West Virginia. Honolulu. I think that might be Hawaii. Wow. Indianapolis. That's my hometown. I know that one. Nashville. Not my hometown, but I know it. Annapolis should be Maryland. So South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland's. It doesn't let me zoom in anymore. I think Maryland's this ugly looking state here. Got it. Columbia is South Carolina. Topeka's going to be Kansas. Denver's going to be Colorado. Augusta is Maine. Providence is Rhode Island, which, can I find it on a map? Probably not. So we got, so Jersey, New York. I think Rhode Island's this one. Yeah, that's it. Got it. Do the game where you have to name every country in 15 minutes. I can do it. I can do well, I haven't done it I haven't practiced in a while, but I could do I could do the top 200 countries. At least, like a couple months ago. Did I just miss Atlanta. Wow, okay, I wasn't paying attention. Helena is Montana. Bismarck's North Dakota. Dover is Delaware, which is underneath Jersey. Little Rock is Arkansas, which is the one I always forget about Arkansas. I always forget it exists. Trenton's Jersey. Boise's Idaho. Montpelier's Vermont. Des Moines, Iowa. Austin's Texas. Pierre is South Dakota. Oklahoma City, believe it or not, is in Oklahoma. Jackson is Mississippi. So it goes Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, right? I always flip Alabama and Mississippi, but let me think about it. I just clicked on one by accident earlier. I think Mississippi's the one to the left. No. Is it? I think it's the one to the... Yeah, okay. One to the left. All right, God's Edits. Catch you later, man. Happy holidays to you. North Carolina. Baton Rouge is Louisiana. Carson City's Nevada. Salem is Mass. No. What? Salem, Connecticut? What the hell? Where's Salem? Oh no, it's Oregon. That always gets me. Oh my gosh, I feel so Silly. Lincoln's Nebraska. Sacramento's California. Santa Fe is New Mexico. Hartford is Connecticut. Columbus is actually Columbus, Missouri? Is it Missouri? I was thinking Columbus was South. No, Columbus is Ohio. I'm tripping there for a second. Jefferson City is Jefferson City. Is Jefferson City, Missouri? Missouri is the one I always forget about in terms of capitals because it's like not a very popular one. Yeah, okay. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Juneau's, Alaska. Cheyenne's, Wyoming. Tallahassee, Florida. DC is DC. Right there. Phoenix is Arizona. Springfield's Illinois. Albany's New York. Lansing's Michigan. Richmond's Virginia. Salt Lake City's Utah. Concord is New Hampshire. Olympia is Washington. Montgomery, Alabama. Madison, Wisconsin. St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, so I screwed up the, what do you call it? I screwed up Salem. I always forget Salem's the capital of Oregon. It's a fun one. I could probably do the entire world if we got 8 minutes. I think I could do it in 8 minutes. Maybe I could do try for top 200. I'll do we'll do 90 countries by land. I could do that one, I think. I haven't done Africa in a while though, so I'm a little rusty. And I can't zoom in on this map like you can on a phone. Angola. Indonesia. Where's the US? I don't know. It's actually really hard when you can't zoom in very easily. Kyrgyzstan is, let's see, it's TKU. I think it's this one. This one. Cambodia. That goes Vietnam. Man, I'm having a hard time remembering all this stuff. Cambodia is right next to Vietnam. Kenya. Parshav's homeland. You know, I got Africa. I spent like a week and learned all of Africa's countries. Now, do I remember them? That's another question. Nigeria is going to be right here. Mauritania is this one. Somalia is right there. Botswana's down south. Mali's up here. Iraq goes India, Pakistan, Iran. Iraq's right there. No, that's Afghanistan. Iraq is this one. There it is. Ghana. Ugh. Ghana is going to be... That's that one. Sudan should be this one. Oman should be this one. Turkmenistan. Turk. Dang it. I keep clicking on the wrong one. Algeria is going to be over here. Morocco, Paraguay. Is it this one? That's Uruguay. Paraguay's in the middle. Italy, chat. Where is the boot? There it is. Germany. Syria. It does require some zooming in of sorts. Mozambique's going to be down here. Uruguay. Chile. Norway. Evan's homeland. Papua New Guinea. Over yonder. Iran. Iran's pretty big. Guinea. So let's see. Equatorial Guinea's down there. Regular one is... I think it's this one. Spain. Mexico, Mongolia, Philippines, Republic of the Congo. It's actually the small one. And Democratic Republic of Congo is the big one. Tanzania is down over by Kenya. It's a smaller one though, right? That's Uganda. Tanzania is big. There's Tanzania. Yemen, Japan, Niger, Peru, Gabon. Gabon is like, I want to say it's this one. Yeah. Suriname. It's like over here. Dang, I miss Sweden. Wow, I'm really out of it. Wait, Zambia? Did I miss Zambia? That's Zimbabwe, right? I thought this was Zambia. That's Zambia. Okay. All right. 67 viewers. I love playing geography games and losing all the viewers. It's fun. People are like, I'm not trying to learn. I'm here to lose money in the stock market. What are you doing? Guyana. There it is. Okay, I didn't think I knew where it was. I got it. We're good. We're good. In case you're on the edge of your seat, chat. Malaysia, Colombia. %92. All right. Oscar sitting plus 2K on that long. Nice job. So under 6 minutes for 90 countries. That's pretty good. But I'm a little rusty. I haven't done that in a while. Pretty good. All right, there's a push to new highs there on NASDAQ. Oh, they don't do codes anymore for the giveaways on My Fun Features. Okay. So, guess what? If you stuck around through me goofing around with GeoGuessr, I'm going to give away some My Fun Features accounts. You didn't think I would. We're going to do a spin the wheel. So now the odds of you winning are greatly increased because I filtered everybody out by playing geography games. So if you suffered through that, sat through that, you'll be rewarded here. My Fun Feature core account. So if you win, you're going to send me a DM with your email for My Fun Features. All right, chat. Let's go. Exclamation point gorilla. Exclamation point gorilla. My Fun Features core account. Again, I got everyone out of here for you. 69 viewers in. Your short 743, Rumo. How'd your other short go? You can enter twice by going on Twitch as well. If you enter on Twitch, you can enter twice. So go to my Twitch stream. You can enter there. And make sure you follow me on Twitch as well. Twitch is actually pretty solid, if you didn't know. It's a good streaming platform, obviously. It's what they do. Whereas YouTube is like, YouTube does a lot. And it's not really, it wasn't made for streaming. Whereas Twitch is, that's what they do, man. It's a better platform. So go ahead and get yourself a bonus entry by going over to Twitch. If you're on Twitch, go over to YouTube. Let's get this wheel going here. Everybody getting in? My Fun Features core account, 50K core account. It's a great account. My Fun Features is a great firm. Let's get it. I'm going to take a quick pee break. Exclamation point gorilla and chat both here on YouTube and on Twitch, and get your 2 entries, and then we'll spin the wheel for My Fun Features core account. All right. All right. So few of you in here. It's great. 36 tickets. And I bet a lot of those are duplicates. So you guys have a great chance of winning here. It's great. All right, raffle's over. Okay, let's get one in here. No, it's not pasting them per line here. Why is this not working? It always pastes one per line, and this time it's not. Man, that's annoying. Hang on. I'll try again. Oh man, it's not working. Am I doing this wrong? Literally, I don't know what changed. This wheel used to always let me just paste it and it'd be one per line. It's not even working right. Like, it's not even. It's not even like let me spin, is it? Yeah, sword's just. No, that's not it. I think the site's just not working straight up. Let me find another wheel spinner. Okay. This one's not letting me paste in either. Possible short entry? Yeah, I think it's possible for a scalp short. I don't think I would want to trade it this late in the session on the day before Christmas Eve, but it's reasonable. All right, I found a new wheel here. I don't know if it's any good. It only lets us do up to 11 or 19-second spin. So, all right, let's give this a shot. See if it's any good. The winner will get a My Fun and Features core account. Let's go. The winner. It's Tren. Tren, DM me your My Fun and Features email or the email you'll use to create an account with My Fun and Features. And I'm going to remove Tren and continue. Let's do another one. Yeah, I thought you were going to lose that tick too, honestly. The winner is Justin EXO 319. Remove Justin and continue. Let's do one more. How do I join this? Well, you missed the window, but I'll add you here because I'm a nice guy. All right. Hey, Tyler got edged. Or no. Wait, Tyler, did you not win? Wait, who just won that? Oh, I see. You got removed. I see. They got removed. Rigged?
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't rig shit.
All right. All right, here we go. This is the last one. Last spin. I'm giving out 3 codes. Discord, Trend. Discord. Join the Discord, DM me. The last winner of 2025. Let's go. Oh, not Grizz. Oh no, Froggy got edged out. That's brutal. Oh my gosh. TTYL, you're the winner. GG's. All right, you three. Let's send me a quick DM here, and then send me your give me your My Fun and Features email. That's Trent's second win. Oh, Monica. I know, Froggy. I think you do deserve a win. It's been a while. What terrible acting. Terrible. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, who else needs to send me a message? Froggy, happy holidays. See you next year. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a mod, Froggy. Appreciate it. Trent, you gotta upgrade from a Hotmail account, bro. Hotmail? What year is it, dude? The other winners, I haven't gotten your message yet on Discord, so make sure you send me that message or I'm gonna have to give them away to someone else. All right. SRZ, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here. Is it gonna hurt your feelings if I say that's my spam email? Well, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. But then like when the prop firms are like, we're rebilling you, and you might not see it because it's in your spam. I don't remember who the other people are that won. I gotta rewind the stream, but was it TTYL and who was the other person? Justin. Gotta DM me on Discord. Gotta DM me on Discord, or I gotta give them to someone else. It was me, says Grizz. Oh yeah, that's who it was. It was Grizz. We just didn't have any fanfare about it when you won. That sounds reasonable. Me, I'm Justin. That's the old Evan move there. Hi, it's me. Pay me, please. Free account, please. You sent me a DM? Okay, great. Wait, TTYL, are you sure you did? I don't see it. What type of account is this? It's a My Fun and Features core account. It's a solid one. I trade the core accounts all the time. It's great. And then I'll pass your guys' information off to the guys at My Fun of Futures, and then they'll credit your account. You're stuck on the screen for purchasing an account. Do I need to sign out and get in to get it out of this? I don't remember. Maybe. Still waiting on those messages from people. Pardon the non sequitur. Did you know the Futures Desk are providing ATAS with their Rhythmic since yesterday? Did I know that? No, I did not know that. Yeah, core plan, Trent, core. But you're not. I haven't emailed them yet, so your account's not credited yet. But once I do, you'll be good. Just looking at the rules. Yeah, they're pretty straightforward. 3K eval pass with 50% consistency. Yep. That's that. Okay. Well, I'm still waiting on the other people to message me, but go ahead and send me that Discord message if you won. DM me on Discord. You can post in the channel too if you have a hard time DMing me for whatever reason. And I'll send you, or I'll get your email sent in. I did see that, Grizz. Yeah, that seems pretty tragic. Send another DM. No, are you sure you're DMing me? Let me double check. Message requests. I don't have any new message requests. Let's just make sure you're doing this right. In my Discord. Yeah, I'm right here. The ad. Can you see this? I'm right here. I'm the admin. Why do I DM from this random guy? Yeah, you can email me, Justin, DanielInskeepYT@gmail.com. Yeah, that's why you pick the name from the members tab. Open up the members sidebar here, and then the admin right there is me. You could post, Justin or TTYL. You could just post in the general chat here, and then I'll DM you. All right, Savvy Taco. Happy holidays to you. Thanks everyone for tuning in this year to the stream. I appreciate it. Let's have a nice break, and then come back in 2026 and really stick to our goals and make it a record, a PR year for everybody. So that's gonna be it from me. Thank you all for tuning in this year. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you in January. Adios.